Welcome to the prestigious game in the Philippines where we can find a lot of confidently rich people no other than much, much money. Let's welcome the fabulous and super duper energetic and versatile host, no other than Miss Bericious D.
Hello, universe, and hello, world. This is your host, Bericious D, and welcome to the prestigious game show of the year, no other than much, much, much money. So we have our finale show for this year because we need to save the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. So for today's episode, final episode, we have our called Crazy Rich Asian, and they own a lot of infrastructure, a lot of businesses here in the Philippines, and a lot of corporation and incorporation here in the Philippines. And another welcome to our prestigious show, no other than much, much, much money.
Our first bidder is Ms. Rochelle D, an owner of MOA Arena and a CEO of a top business in the Philippines, which is Brilliant. An owner of different clothing line including H&M, Levi's, Tribal, Uniqlo, and many more. Let's welcome her, ladies and gentlemen. Our second bidder is Mr. Nawoli, a conglomerate owner of Ayala's Incorporation, an owner too of Resorts World Manila, an ambassador of Mercedes-Benz, and model of Gucci, Prada, Chanel, and many more. Let's welcome him, ladies and gentlemen. The game instruction was the host will present a situation from the theory of Martin Buber, which is interpersonal theory. If they believe that the situation is applicable in the theory, they will bid as much as they want. The highest bidder will win, but when the situation isn't applicable, the score will go to the lower bidder.
So we're down to our first situation or first question of this Much Money show. So for the first question, are you ready, bidder?
Yes.
Okay, our bidder is ready now. So first question is, John Cyril provided a coherent view of what it means to be human. He coined that God can only be known by means of personal relationship with God, with other human beings, and with all aspects of the natural world, and labeled the I-thou and I-it relationship. Bidding starts at 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos. Any higher bidder?
10,001 peso.
Okay, that's a good bid actually.
11,000 pesos.
11,001 pesos.
Okay, another higher bid.
11,010 pesos.
13,000 pesos.
Wow. Any higher bid?
14,000 pesos.
14,000 pesos is the highest bid. Do you have other bid, Mr. Nawali? Okay, so the highest bidder is Rochelle D, and the correct answer is Martin Buber, not John Cyril. So we have our winner for this first question, no other than Nawali. Okay, so the score is Nawali got 1 score and Rochelle D has 0 points. So be sure of your bidding because there are those situations that true and not true. So let's go down to our second question or second situation. Are you ready, bidder?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Here is the situation. Anna has a best friend, Elsa, who is rich and has a signature bags. Elsa is a smart one, but one day, Anna caught Elsa kissing a man. Kissing a man picture of it and planning to send it to Elsa's mother. Anna blackmailed Elsa. To avoid this happen, Anna asked Elsa to give her signature bags, transfer money to her account, and maneuver her for her own benefit. This situation is an I-it relationship. Bidding start at 20,000 pesos.
30,000 pesos.
35,000 pesos.
And higher bid?
40,000 pesos.
41,000 pesos.
50,000 pesos.
Any higher bid? Oh, nothing. You don't have anything to bid because the situation is correct. This is an I-it relationship where Anna blackmailed Elsa and maneuvered her for her own benefit. So we have another winner of this second situation, no other than Mr. Nawali. Congratulations! So the score now is 2/0. Yeah, you should be confident, and not just confident, but secure and sure on your bidding styles and strategies. So let's go down to our third question, but wait, we will back after a short break. This is much money. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's go to our third situation. Are you ready, bidder? Yes, they are ready. So our third situation. Maleficent was called to recite in a class to voice out her idea about a certain topic. After it, Wonder Woman shared an input on the same topic, and Maleficent attentively listened to Wonder Woman while speaking. This scenario is an example of I-thou relationship. So the bidding starts at 100,000 pesos.
200,000 pesos.
Any other higher bid?
300,000 pesos.
301 pesos.
Any higher bid?
400,000 pesos.
500,000 pesos.
700,000 pesos.
7.5 thousand pesos.
1 million pesos.
Any higher bid? Oh,
1.2.
wow. Any higher bid?
2 million pesos.
Wow.
3 million pesos.
5 million pesos.
So, I think that stops our bidding right now. So, we have a winner. No other than Rochelle D. Yeah, at last you have a score right now. An I-thou relationship is you're listening to a person respectfully. Okay, let's go to our fourth situation. Are you ready, leader? Yes, they are all ready because they have much money. Okay, for the fourth situation, Henry is pretending to listen to David's boring love life. The moment David shares, Henry will just nod his head but doesn't get the whole story at all. This scenario is an example of technical dialogue. The bidding starts at 1 million pesos.
1 million pesos.
Any higher bid? Oh,
2 million pesos. million pesos.
Oh, that's much money.
10 million pesos.
11 million pesos.
Oh, you don't have anything to beat now, Miss Rochelle D. So, the correct answer is disguised dialogue, not technical dialogue. So, the score will go to no other than Rochelle D. So, we have a tie. Mr. Nawali got 2 and Miss Rochelle D got 2. So, for the fifth scenario, we will be right back after a short break. This is much money. We are back on this prestigious show. So we have here our bidder, still fresh, still kicking and awake, alive, and enthusiastic. So are you ready, bidder, for our fifth situation?
Yes.
Yes, they are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go to our fifth situation. Tom is a survivor of anxiety. He shared what he goes through to Jerry. Tom's experience was hard at all, but Jerry shared also how he survived anxiety, but they have different cope-up mechanisms. This is an example of I-thou relationship. So bidding starts at 5 million pesos.
6 million pesos.
7 million pesos.
7.5 million pesos.
8 million pesos.
100 million pesos.
Ooh, that's cool.
200 million pesos.
500 million pesos.
Do you have anything to bid, Mr. Nawali? Oh, okay. So we have our winner for the fifth situation, no other than Rochelle D. Yay! So this situation is an I-thou relationship where Tom's idea and experience is different from how Jerry survived and its co-op mechanism. So we are down to our second to the last situation. Are you ready, bidder?
Yes.
Do you have much money with you right now?
Ta-na-na-na.
Yes, they have much. Come on. Money. Okay. So let's go to the sixth scenario. Thor is in a relationship with Black Widow, but not exceeds even a month. After the breakup, he is in a relationship with Wanda. After a week, they broke up. After that, Thor dated Pepper and make love. They didn't last long. After Pepper, Thor dated Maria and break up again after a week. This is an example of I-8 relationship. This is an example of I-8 relationship. Bidding starts at 10 million pesos.
10 million pesos.
11 million pesos.
Okay.
12 million pesos.
15 million pesos.
20 million pesos.
21 million pesos.
21 million and 1 pesos.
22 million pesos.
30 million pesos.
40 million pesos.
500 million pesos.
500 million pesos.
505 million pesos.
Have anything to bid? Okay. So the scenario number 6 is an I-8 relationship where Thor is just using girls as an object. Okay. So we go down to our last but not the least scenario. Are you ready, Peter?
Yes.
Do you still have a much money with you?
Much money.
Okay, so we need to recap first. Naomi got 3 points and Rochelle got 3 points. We have a tie. So you need to be careful and you should assure of your bidding style right now because the points will increase into 5 points. Are you ready? Yes, they are ready. Just like what I asked them a while back. Okay, Alexa has a turret. They always misinterpret her, but still, she is free to express herself and manage to respect others. And even though they bully her, she is an environmental advocate and help the community clean the best she can. This is an example of narrow reach. The bidding starts at 100 million pesos.
200 million pesos.
201 million pesos.
300 million pesos.
301 million pesos.
500 million pesos.
501 million pesos.
600 million pesos.
700 million pesos.
900 million pesos.
Okay, do you have any other bid? Okay, so we have our winner for the 7th scenario